Happy New Year's! It's your boy D Blue Triple Heart Little Domino coming to you with a new video. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, I'm here talking to you guys about my New Year's resolution. Alright, so first thing on the list, 40 to 50 push-ups. Right now I'm pushing 30 push-ups, pyramid, wide grip, shoulder to shoulder. I'm trying to reach 50. Like, I could do 100 push-ups, I could do 100 pyramid push-ups, but on a consistent level, I want to be able to do 40 to 50 push-ups, and that's the first thing on my list. The second thing on my list, draw a picture, finish it, and publish it, and put it up for sale. And, that's just something I want to do. That'll be a start of a different part of my artistic career. I already got music going. And, I started my live streams and everything. But, drawing and stuff, I haven't really got into it. So, if I really get into it, because I got a few pictures out and they're already good. So, if I get into it, I might be able to make a comic. I could do a lot of stuff. So, let's see how far that gets. Third on my list, a bonsai tree. I already got the seeds. I got about 6-7 seeds for a bonsai tree. But all I need is get some soil. When I get some soil, plant it, put it in a pot, maybe 2 different pots, 1 tree, 2 tree, and just tend to it, and on OnlyFans, maybe a few videos, maybe 2 videos a month for free about the bonsai tree, but maybe 3 videos or 4 videos a month for $3 on the bonsai tree. And, that's just seeing the progress and how I tend to it and just spending time with it. Smoking with it, different other stuff like that. So we're going to see how far we can get with a bonsai tree and see what new content and what areas we can enter with a bonsai tree. We might be able to enter a competition if it gets so big. I need 5 collaborations. It doesn't matter if it's on a video, on a song, on art, a producer, just a producer, sends me a beat, say hop on it. That's a collaboration. But I need something better. I need artists, I drew part of the picture. I drew the picture, they did the color, something like that. Or, my verse, they did the hook and another verse, at least 5. And I already got, 1 person ready for a collaboration and 2 more people ready for a collaboration. So we got 3 out of 5 already in the bag. So let's see how far we could get. The next thing on my list for this New Year's resolution, 100 true fans. Look, I already got 10 diehard fans, fans who come into the live stream when there's not even a lot of people, or when I'm not trending, or when I'm not popping, right? So about 100 of them, maybe even 1,000, and let's see how far we could get. Because if we got 10 true fans and everybody buy something for $1, that's $10. But if everybody buy something for $5, that's $50, right? So we get 100 people to buy something for $5. That's about $500. $10, $1,000. That's a month check. So we get 100 people to spend $1. Come on, you know what I mean, right? We could get far. If it's a live stream that gives you 2 cents per view, well, 100 people gave you what? 50 cents. But do it for multiple days, a month, make 50 cents a live stream, do 3 live streams a day, you'll be decent. That's something you could save up, Another thing I want to do is go live once a week on showforme.com. Showforme. SHOW4ME.com. And basically, it's like Patreon. You create an artist club and people could pay you for your singles. So like you could set a price or you could release them for free. And I release most of my music for free and a few things for money. And so, the live streams, most live streams would be free. But, a $3 live stream once a week, would be bad. So that's part of the agenda. And with that being said, that's my number 6. My number 7 would be generate revenue online. And by generating revenue online, I want to make $100 to $500 a month. And, I could use Show For Me. I can use Patreon, and Patreon, you know, that's just, you know, $1, $5 a month. But, you know, that adds up. OnlyFans, you know, $3 videos, $5 videos for like, all right, say I'm making a song. How did I make that song? Behind the scenes, $3. You know, simple stuff like that. Other stuff like pictures I draw, $3. You know, dance videos, free. You know, but you know, a whole concert, you know, maybe what, $10. You know, through donations like PayPal, Cash App, and this thing called Stream Elements. And that's how we make our revenue and generate revenue for the month. And with that's just my number 7. That's my number 7. I want to build a better bond with my family. That's another part of my resolution. And you know, I could do that. I could reconnect with my family. And with that being said, that's my number 8. My number 9 would be to reconnect with friends. You see, I haven't been outside for 3 years. So, you know, I haven't seen people for 3 years. It's time to reconnect, see people again. Just like family, I got to see friends. And we're going to get good, and we're going to build a better bond with so many people. And, you know, that leads to my number 10, which is coping with depression. And that's part of coping with depression, just rebuilding with people and getting out more and just getting in a better environment. And, you know, that's going to help with that. I got on the list which would help build bond with my family is just the experience of learning how to drive. Like, I don't even know how to drive. I don't have my first license. I was supposed to learn how to drive years ago. So, you know, my dad, you know, could teach me how to drive, and, you know, I could get my first car, ride around my first car after I get my license. So yeah, that's part of my New Year's resolution, that driver license and my first car. Another thing I put on my list is meet new people. I want to find and meet new people. And you know, I've been limited to so many people, the same types of people. It's so many different crowds, so many genres, so many different subgroups, so many cultures in the world. I want to experience and meet every culture, every subgroup. So it's time for me to expand. And with that being said, one way to do that is another thing on my list, and that is to explore my own city, to explore the city of Chicago, and also to explore the world. You know, I'm from a small suburb, but you know, I've been to the inner city, but I haven't been downtown like that. Like, I don't know a lot of places. Like, let me find a little taco spot. Let me find a diner that most people don't know about, call that my favorite spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, something new, something that I'm not used to. Let me get out. I gotta get out. Another thing I put on the list, which would also help with me finding new people, is to record at someone else's studio. And that's something I need to do. You know, I record at my own house in my own bedroom. But by recording at somebody else's studio, you expose yourself to a new producer, a new recorder, and also you expose yourself to artists coming in and out of the studio. You expose yourself to different producers. You expose yourself to a new environment, and by exposing yourself to something like that, you allow your personality and yourself to shine. And when you start shining as a person, when your personality shine, you just take off to another level. Jay-Z was in the background for years before he took off, but his personality shined so well that he just, through conversation, managed to hit the top. For me, myself, I'm 22, right? So I told myself, I want to build my resume. I already had one job in my life, right? And so I did so much. I quit so I could have something good on my resume, good references. And then I said, let me get it in again. So let me get a different job. And that's part of my goal right here, a different part-time job. So I could overload myself with work again, then quit. But quit at a time where it's low maintenance, and you feel me? I mean, where high maintenance has happened, and I'm not needed. So with that being said, when you do that, it makes you look good because you work so hard. You're the hardest worker. And when you work that hard for your first 2 jobs, maybe a third and fourth, you know, to make it seem like you're a normal person, not overworking. And then that's good for your resume and your references. And to go on with that, I said another thing for my for my resume, I need is a certificate class. You see, I'm not in school for a degree. I don't have my associate's degree. I'm not in college. But certificate class, 1, 2, 3, 4 certificates, it costs $100 a course. So a certificate class will help me look good on my resume. You know, maybe some art design, maybe some computer, maybe business, and maybe, I don't know, marketing, or, lobotomy, for the people who hook you up on the machine for when you donate blood. And that's a way to help you in the nurse field. But it also looks good because it makes you look like, okay, I'm about my business. And that's something you could do. For me, myself, I'm 22, right? So I told myself, I want to build my resume. I already had one job in my life, right? And so I did so much. I quit so I could have something good on my resume, good references. And then I said, let me get it in again. So let me get a different job. And that's part of my goal right here, a different part-time job. So I could overload myself with work again, then quit, but quit at a time where it's low maintenance, and you feel me? I mean, where high maintenance has happened, and I'm not needed. So with that being said, when you do that, it makes you look good because you work so hard. You're the hardest worker. And when you work that hard for your first 2 jobs, maybe a third and fourth, to make it seem like you're a normal person, not overworking. And then that's good for your resume and your references. And to go on with that, I said another thing for my for my resume, I need is a certificate class. You see, I'm not in school for a degree. I don't have my associate's degree. I'm not in college. But certificate class, 1, 2, 3, 4 certificates, it costs $100 a course. So a certificate class will help me look good on my resume. You know, maybe some art design, maybe some computer, maybe business, and maybe, I don't know, marketing, or, lobotomy, for the people who hook you up on the machine for when you donate blood. And that's a way to help you in the nurse field. But it also looks good because it makes you look like, okay, I'm about my business. And that's something you could do. I told myself consistent content. Okay, if I upload on YouTube every week, I feel like I'll be in a good place. Okay, and with that being said, consistent content with 3 live performances this year will be good. But I said, how about a live performance once a month, every month for the whole year? That's 12 performances, and that's part of my goal. I know a few venues that I could get set up that I could do live shows. But with COVID, it limiting. So I'm gonna be able to figure a way to work it out. And let's see, 12 shows this year. This right here is my guitar. It's missing some strings. But one thing I know, I love this guitar. It's one of my first. And I feel like it's time for me to get another. I had another one, but I broke it. But it's time for me to get another guitar, so I'm happy. And, that's something I plan on investing in. And that should help with my music and get me to a different area, get me to a different realm with music. So let's see if I get a new guitar this year, which I plan on getting before the year ends. Maybe Christmas, maybe my birthday, who knows? But I plan on getting a new guitar. That's something I definitely getting this year. Another way I could build a bond with my family is learning how to cook. My mom, she's the cook of the family, Chef Boyardee mom. So, I wanna see if my mama gonna teach me how to cook. She probably will. She will. I want to learn how to make a cake. I want to learn how to make some macaroni. That family macaroni, the macaroni you eat on Thanksgiving. I got to learn how to make that. My mama could teach me how to do a lot. So I'm just, going to build with my mama, build at home, and, get better. You see me, I got a new hoodie right here. I wanna build a new wardrobe. I haven't been collecting up on clothes, so I want to build a new wardrobe and create my own style. Something fresh, something unique, something never seen before. And with that being said, that's something that a lot of people want to do. Know how to make their own trend, make their own style, make their own course. And I'll be the one to show you guys. Just stick with me. And if I made one, you guys would definitely make one if you're watching this video. I want to invest in stocks. I just invested $1 in Netflix. When Sony, when they announced the PS5, I already had stock in there. So, I made a few, like 30, 40 cents. So I'm going to figure out the stocks and figure out how to get into there. I saw an ad for weed. It said you could invest in the marijuana business. So I want to invest in that too. So I'm going to get this down. And then I'm going to come in with videos on how to invest. Something like that. We're going to figure this out. We're going to get the roundabout. High school, right before I went to college, I donated blood. And I liked the process. And it was easy. And they gave you some good juice and some crackers. For real, though, I want to donate blood and give to charity, give to the homeless, food drives, stuff like that. And that's something I plan on doing next year, 2021, this year, matter of fact. So happy New Year's. You're right. Anyway, I do want to donate blood and give. That's something I really want to do. And that's being like Jesus. And that's something I like to do. And that leads me to my next step. Connect with God and the divine. I want to connect with God and the divine. I want to go to church more. I got an altar in my room. I got to fix it up and redesign that. I got to move it around. I got to really connect with God more and get into a better field with him. And if I do, I feel like it'll make my day that much better, that much brighter. I want to create educational videos, like videos on how to recycle and stuff like that. And you guys will see that, like how to paint, how to draw, how to make a song, how to produce on FL Studio, stuff like that, simple stuff like that. Or educational videos on like, all right, this is how you recycle, but this is the purpose, and this is why this happens, and this is why this happens. And if you don't do this, then the world will end up like that. But if you do this, then the world will end up better than like this. And that's something that many people could go with, like how to recycle as a smoker. Your little dime bags and stuff. Reuse those, rebag them, or put them in a recycling bin. Don't throw them in the garbage. The tobacco guts that you have, put them in a bag and then put them in your yard waste and stuff like that. I'll go more in depth on it. See you guys. I love y'all. Happy New Year's.